The Bockhampton Road Murders, Reverend Paltoquet Mystery Series, Volume 1, written by Pat Herbert, narrated by Angus Freathy. Prologue. London, March 2010. Reverend Bernard Paltoquet sighed. It had taken him many years to discover the truth behind the tragic events in that insignificant South London terraced house, but at last his work was done. The mystery behind the series of violent deaths in 57 Bockhampton Road, which had taken place sporadically ever since the late 1890s, had finally been solved. Justice had failed to be done over the intervening years, and justice couldn't right the wrong even now. He wanted more than anything to clear the names of the innocent and put the blame fairly and squarely where it belonged. But he knew he wouldn't be believed. He had found it hard to believe himself. He put the file aside, the final sheets inserted. The sheets that supplied the missing information, that told everything. Dorothy Plunkett had lost none of her psychic powers, despite her advanced years. If it hadn't been for her, the truth would still be hidden. He owed her a great deal tonight. Rising from his desk, he switched off the reading lamp and poured himself a brandy. He made his way from the study to the cosy living-room, where the fire was brightly, if artificially, burning. No more open coal fires these days. Time and tide and smoke-free zones had seen to that, but it cast a warm glow around the room nevertheless. He glanced up at the clock on the mantelpiece. Nearly midnight. He was very tired, and the thought of climbing the stairs to his bedroom was making him feel even more tired. He was feeling his age these days, it wasn't to be denied. He would be asleep before his head hit the pillow. Tonight he would sleep the sleep of the dead, his mind free at last from the horrors that had haunted it for so long. But as he climbed the stairs, he heard the clock chime the witching hour, and a shiver went up his spine. Part 1. 57 Bockhampton Road, London South-West, August, 1896. My dear Isabel, thank you for your letter of the 4th instant. I must apologize for the delay in replying, but, as I am sure you can understand, I've been a trifle busy of late. Your kind wishes and support mean very much to me, as I'm sure you know. They have supported me in this time of trial and given me strength to carry on. It's not been easy, and I know you're worried for me. I will not deny that it's crossed my mind, but I cannot accept that it is the only answer. There has been enough misery caused so far without my adding to it. Besides, it is a sin against God and my own vocation. My grateful thanks to you for your kind suggestion that I come and stay with you all, but I must decline. You have enough to do with Arthur and the children. You do not need me to add to your burden. I was sorry you had to say in your letter what you did about Edith. I do not believe she could be such a monster as you suggest. Until I find her and find out what happened, I will not judge her. What she has done or not done we will not know until she can answer for herself, and I pray that one day I will see her again and learn the truth, however painful it may be. I will close now. The shadows are longer, and the nights are beginning to draw in. I'm expecting Sergeant Cobb shortly. He has become a dear friend to me. I believe he, too, thinks I will do away with myself, and he comes in the evenings quite often now to make sure I'm still in the land of the living. We play chess and drink whiskey together, so I have some comfort. Give my love to Arthur and the boys, and tell them I'm grateful to them for sending their kind wishes with your last letter. It has meant so much to me that you're all thinking of me. Your loving brother, Herbert. 1. Edith Lomax sat at her dressing-table, staring into the mirror. The face that stared back at her was very pleasing. She smiled as she brushed her abundant blonde hair. She never tired of admiring herself. Her blue eyes were deep, unfathomable pools, and her heart-shaped face was perfectly symmetrical. In fact, the sort of woman the pre-Raphaelite painters loved to paint. She often regretted not being born some 50 years earlier, because she was sure Rossetti would have been only too eager to put her down on canvas. But she was born too late for the fame of her beauty.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?